How to recognize if some of the negative patterns or struggles you're experiencing now are coming from your ancestors. Maybe you have unexplained grief, sadness, anxiety, or depression. In most cases, it can come from your ancestors, especially if they were in war, concentration camps, or went through some difficult events in their life. Honestly, I've been ignored my ancestors for a very long time. And I had many struggles in my life, poverty consciousness, heaviness of life, but I never thought that it was connected to my ancestors. And I tried all these past life regressions, Reiki, energy healing, breathwork, and another technique. And it helped me in some cases, because some of your issues is also coming from past lives. But if you still kept feeling stuck, like you hitting the invisible wall, it will be from your ancestors. My ancestors came to me and they showed me that their pain, their struggles, that they were not can deal themselves, was passed down to me. Like, this is crazy, but here we are. I'm currently in the Amazon jungle on the retreat for detox and regenerate my soul. So maybe you hear these sounds of nature. It's just so relaxing and peaceful here. The ancestors' pain usually stored in your root chakra. It is where your safety and security center, and as well in the sacral chakra. So all this pain, struggles, stored in your root chakra like an old software, like an old programming that's need to be cleansed. So when I healed my personal issues, I've been called to heal my blood lineages and with the issues I not inherited. So for example, alcoholism pattern on my father line. I wanted to heal this issue because I saw how my father and his lineage was struggle with alcoholism. You're not going to inherit it all the ancestral burdens, some of them. And from my research, I understood that these ancestral burdens can skip family or generations, and I don't know why. When I was healing the female line from my father bloodline, I saw these women were suppressed, silenced, abused for generation. And I was guided go to the flowing river and release all this sadness, grief to the river for few days. After I healed these women on my father line, I felt I in I saw them stand up as a strong warrior woman, and their power was returning, and I was embedded their gifts as a strong warrior woman. Remember it with the gifts as shaman, as medicine woman. I felt so strong call to do all this shamanic work, and I embedded their gifts. You will receive many gifts from your ancestors. I also received like a diamond they put in my heart to shine my light. And I saw a symbol of a bird flying from the cage. And I received the symbols, their messages going from surviving to thriving. So how to heal your personal issues? We have to invite the ancestors with whom this issue been originated, and it can go back as far as 7 generations back. So for example, you will start in meditation and you state the issue you want to heal. It have to be specific. I have a money struggle. It will be broad. The specific will be, I just make barely enough money to survive or to pay my bills. And I invite the ancestor with whom this issue been originated to come forward. In my case, my grandmother came forward from 3 generations back, and she showed me that the issue was started with her. How the war started, she was with 2 small children and she didn't know how to survive, and this poverty consciousness, money struggles was passed down to the life. All my family lines, nobody never had enough money. There always was constant money struggles. So you imagine your father line on the right and your mother line on the left, and you invite the ancestors to come forward with whom this issue been originated. Then you ask the divine line from above, and you hold your hands and you send the light to the ancestors to heal this issue and to purify their soul. You will also invite bright ancestors and spirit guides who are going to hold the space and help you to do the healing. Then you imagine the scale above their head, and when they receive enough light and you sense their soul is purified, these issues are purified, and when you see the scale is balanced and you feel, you sense the soul is purified, they feel peaceful, you can send the light down to the whole bloodline and see all these ancestors standing in peace and well-being. In most cases, it will take few sessions to heal one issue if the issue was very deep. But for me, it took some months to heal all my blood lineages. You will feel, you will sense intuitively when your ancestors will be at peace. In my course, where you can find all the guided meditations and techniques to assist as well the troubled ancestors who are still not in peace, and we need to be a little bit cautious here, because some of our ancestors who had a violent death or maybe not so good life, they not joined the bright ancestors and they need help to cross over, because their souls will be still bound to the earth and they can attach to the living family and drain your energy. As well, what I noticed when I healed my ancestral line, I go to bed and I usually ask, please show me the next step, what needs to be healed. And on my father line was a curse for bad luck and misfortune. And I've been guided to light a candle 3 nights in a row and read a prayer to heal these, to cleanse and purify my father line from all these misfortune and bad luck. So when you start this ancestral healing, you will be guided. Ancestors come to you one by one and they show you their suffering, their pain, and it's going to flow through you. And it's going to be emotional, but we have to face it and to release it. I also highly recommend to do forgiveness practices if you still feel you cannot forgive or let go of some issues with your ancestors. It's very, very important to do forgiveness ritual so you can let them go in peace, because if you cannot forgive the person, they will be bound to you with energetic cords and it will be drain your energy. On my mother line, my grandfather was a hero, World War II, and he killed a lot of soldiers. And when I was healing this line, I've been guided to rescue these lost souls, and also light a candle and read a prayer and rescue these souls to the light. Is many things going to happen and many things going to come to the surface when you start this ancestral healing work. And I highly recommend at first to heal your personal issues and then start to heal your ancestral lines. This is very powerful work, very emotional and very liberating. You will feel so much joy and peace when you heal your ancestral lineages, and you will feel the support, you will feel the light inside of you, supporting you, guiding you to move forward in your life. And they also can guide you in many other life purpose, some decisions, relationships. It's so liberating and so peaceful to know that your ancestors are not struggling in the afterworld. If you feel called to do this work, you can check out my course on more practices and meditations. Thank you.